Hi, it's Kelly with Coffee Cups and Books, and today I'm going over classics that I own and I have not read yet. But first, the coffee cup of the day is actually one that's made for iced coffee because it's a clear glass cup and it actually has designs on it, as you can see. So yeah, I don't drink iced coffee. I don't do it. I don't like it. Even if it's August and 100 degrees outside, I can't do it. I have to drink hot coffee. So I use this for cold beverages. So that's what I'm drinking right now. Yeah, can't drink cold iced coffee. There's just something in me. I don't like it. I know. So I've got a pile of books here that are classics that either I own or that my husband owns, but it's still the same. We read each other's books. It's fine. And that I should get to these. I want to consider myself a well-read reader. That's kind of hard to say, so I had to slow down. A well-read reader, especially because I have a bachelor's in English. And so some of these books I feel a little bit ashamed that I have not read yet. And I definitely would like to. I mean, I like to read classics. I read a lot of like different things like fantasy, thrillers, romance. And there's nothing wrong with any of that. Obviously, read what you want to read. I read what I want to read. But I would like to get to classics. I want to be more informed and just to have these books under my belt, I guess, and just to know what they're about because they are classics for a reason and not just because they were written a long time ago. So, all right, the first one I have is The Sound and the Fury by William Faulkner. I have never read a Faulkner novel. I've never read anything by Faulkner, and that is a tragedy, I believe. I know he is very beloved, and I definitely need to get to him. This cover kind of scares me. Looks like it's a graveyard. So I'm like, oh, okay. I got this at a library sale last year before. I think it's funny because it says from the library of Mike McDaniel. So Mike, hope you're doing okay. But it's floppy, which is really interesting to me because it's an older mass market paperback. But yeah, so I would like to read it. I know there's like, is it Faulkner August or I don't remember. I know there's some kind of readathon where people read Faulkner, so maybe I'll wait for that for next year and get to this. Well, I have a lot of stuff on my side table here. The next book I just recently got, and that is Dandelion Wine by Ray Bradbury. I've only read Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury, and I would like to change that. So I would like to read this. I want to read Something Wicked This Way Comes, and some of his other works as well. So yeah, I need to read more than just his most famous work. I'm not going to really go into what these books are about because having not read them, I really don't know. But if you know what these books are and you really like them, tell me in the comments below which ones you think I should prioritize. So the next book is one my husband owns, and that is The Merry Adventures of Robin Hood by Howard Pyle. Robin Hood is such a fun story. Like we all like the Disney adaptation, and the Kevin Costner one is fun, and of course Robin Hood Men in Tights. I love that movie, even though it's so dumb. I actually don't like dumb movies, but I like that one a lot. And yeah, so he's had this for a while. I don't think he's read it, but I would like to. And it has illustrations. That's really fun. I know he wants to. Obviously, it's his book, but one day. But yeah, just Robin Hood is just a fun story. And I really hope, like, I wonder when I read it, like, I wonder what character will pop in my head. Will it be the fox? Will it be Kevin Costner? Will it be Carrie Elvis? Or would it be like someone just I make up, you know? Because, you know, when you watch an adaptation of a book and then you read the book and you just automatically picture the actors in your head. Like when I read Hunger Games now, I am thinking of Jennifer Lawrence as Katniss, like forever. So I just wonder what's going to pop in my head. The next book is also one of my husband's, and that is The Island of Dr. Moreau by H.G. Wells. I need to read this because I have The Daughter of Dr. Moreau by, who is it? Sylvia, I believe it's Sylvia Moreno Garcia. I believe she's the one who read it. And so I need to read this before I read that one. So yeah. And then I heard there's a movie too, so that would be fun to read. But yeah, written in 1896. Wow. Very cool. I'm trying to figure out what this cover is. Is it fire? Is it ghosts? Like, I'm not quite sure. what it is. And are these like, is this a window? Or are these prison bars? I don't know. I guess I need to read the book to find out. The next book is The Silmarillion by J.R.R. Tolkien. I have read The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings trilogy numerous times, and I love them. And I keep meaning to read The Silmarillion to find out more lore, and I know it goes deeper into the story. And I really want to read it. I haven't yet. And I need to make the time to do that. And I love this cover. Look at it. It's so pretty. And it matches my collection, which I cannot reach, but it's up there. And it matches it. It's the same publishing house. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. The next book I think can be classified as a modern classic because I believe it was published in the 60s. And that is Dune by Frank Herbert. I know this is just a classic sci-fi that I've heard people either love it or hate it. And I'm really hoping I'm one that loves it. Let me see. I believe it was published in the 60s. I have not seen the movies. I wanted to wait until I read the book. Yes, 1965. So I'm going to consider it a classic. But no, I've heard the movies are great, but I didn't want to watch them until I read the book. So let me know if that's a mistake or not. Let me know if I should read the book. Let me know if I should watch the movies first before I read the book, if that will help me or not. So, but yeah. And do you like Dune? Are you one of the people that love it or are you one of the people that hate it? But yeah, I love this cover. It's just so cool. The next book is The Grapes of Wrath by John Steinbeck. I have read a lot of his smaller novels, and I'm in the middle of East of Eden right now. So I want to read The Grapes of Wrath probably next year. I would like to get through all of Steinbeck's collection. So, the back looks exactly the same as East of Eden. It's the same Centennial Edition as East of Eden that I own. So, yeah, this is... I actually don't know what this is about. So, the title reminds me of a long time ago. My nephews used to watch VeggieTales. It was a Christian cartoon where they told biblical stories and all the characters were vegetables or fruits. And there's these grapes that were not very nice. And they would sing this song about being the grapes of wrath. I'm not going to sing it. You don't want me to sing it. I promise you don't. But yeah, so every time I think of the grapes of wrath, I get that little song on my head. Do, 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 do. But anyway. So yeah, I have not read The Grapes of Wrath, and it's definitely one that I need to get to. I'm running out of room for my books. I should have cleared off my table here. The next one is, it's a chonker, and that is The Three Musketeers by Alexander Dumas. I have The Count of Monte Cristo, and I have read that one, and I love that book. So I want to read The Three Musketeers. It's a big chonker. I have seen one of the movies. It was a long time ago. I forgot who was in it. But I remember really liking it. And so I do want to read this. I also want to read The Man in the Iron Mask, but I don't own that one. I have seen the Leonardo DiCaprio version of that. But yeah, I want to read this one. All of a sudden, oh yeah, that Bryan Adams and Rod Stewart, and is it Sting song, All for One? That's about the Three Musketeers, right? That song when the movie came out. Because all of a sudden, as I'm talking about it, that song just popped in my head. So yeah, I've seen that one. But it's been a while since I've seen it. And so, but I still think I would enjoy the book even having seen the movie because it's been a long time. But yeah, I am excited about this. I really enjoy the movie. I just remember really enjoying the movie, and I think I'll enjoy the book. And I really enjoyed The Count of Monte Cristo, so I know I like his writing. So, put it here. The next is The House of Mirth by Edith Wharton. I saw the movie starring Gillian Anderson years ago, and I remember liking it, but thinking it was kind of sad. So I have this. I don't really remember it because it's been so long. So if you ask me what the story's about, I couldn't tell you. But I do need to read this book. I need to read Edith Wharton. I haven't read her yet, and that's kind of a shame. I love the cover, though. It's very cool. This is part of the Barnes & Noble Classics. I don't think they sell these anymore, which is kind of sad because I have a few books in the like this. But yeah, like the one I just showed you. The Three Musketeers, and the one next is like this. So yeah, I do need to get to this. The next book is another chonker, and that is The Woman in White by Wilkie Collins. I have read The Moonstone by Wilkie Collins. I read that back when I was in college, and I remember laughing out loud as I read it. I remember really liking it. And so I always meant to read more, and I just haven't yet. And so when I saw this at a used bookstore, I was like, oh, I need to get it. I need to read it because I remember really liking The Moonstone. So hopefully I will like this. I've heard it's really fun. It says it is a mystery thriller, so that should be really fun. It's another Barnes & Noble classic. So yeah, it matches. But yeah, I am excited, except it's a chonker. It's a chonker. So it'll be a while before I get to it. Is that going to shake that a little bit? Okay. The next book is a book that Ian from Ian the Reader and I said we were going to buddy read either last year or the year before, and we just never did it. And that is Don Quixote by Miguel de Cervantes. And I know I've talked about this book in another video. I believe it was my 10 Untouched tag book, 10 Untouched Books tag. But yes, I need to get to this. This is one of those famous books that people need to read, and I really want to. I know Jake from the Book of Strummer read it not that long ago. I think he thought it was okay. But yeah, I really would like it. It says widely regarded as one of the funnest and most tragic books ever written. So it's like funnest and most tragic. So it sounds like what? Like an oxymoron, but so I'll be interested to see how that goes. So another thick book. Another thick book. That's the problem with all these thick books. It's like, when am I going to find the time to read them? So hopefully I'll get to it soon. 3 books left. And 2 of them actually go together. Just dropped a book. These are both my husband's, and they are The Complete Sherlock Holmes, Volume 1 and 2. I have read, by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Sorry. I have read some Sherlock Holmes stories, but not all of them. Definitely not all of them. There's a lot. As you can see, these are both big, chunky books. And I would like to eventually. My husband and I read A Study in Scarlet together years ago, and we both really liked it. But we need to get to it again. These are, again, Barnes & Noble classics. And I like how they go together like that. It's pretty cool. Oh, actually, 1 and 2 goes like that. So I do need to get to these eventually. Maybe what I should do is put Volume 1 on my TBR for next year and read like a story a week, every Sunday. Just read a story at night before I go to sleep. So maybe I can get through it. I say that, but I actually have a short story collection on my bedside little thing, and it's not a table, it's a bedside like cart, like the book carts you see. And I told myself I was going to read 1 book a week. Well, I started that last year, and I still haven't finished it yet. So yeah, who knows how that'll go. But yeah, Sherlock Holmes. And I do like the movies, and I loved the BBC Sherlock show. Well, except for the last season. That was not that great, but the rest of it was great. And the last book I want to show, I actually got this at E's bookstore because I just thought it was beautiful, and that is Edgar Allan Poe Stories and Poems. I have read some of Edgar Allan Poe's stories, like when I was in school. I think that's required reading for everybody, but I haven't read them all. And I really like, there's all of these really cool illustrations that go with it. It's just so cool. And the end pages are black. Yeah. I just thought it was so cool. And I was like, I have to get that. And I remember my husband's like, I have Edgar Allan Poe. I was like, yeah, but this one's really cool. I really like this one. So yeah, I wanted to get it. I don't think it was that expensive. I think it was only like $7 or $8. So yeah. So these are classics that we own that I need to get to. There are tons more classics that I need to get to that I don't own, but I would like to start with the ones that I do own first. Obviously, hopefully to move them from the TBR closet to the red shelves. Cross my fingers. Maybe one day. Let me know in the comments if you've read any of these. Which ones do you think I should prioritize? What are some classics that you need to read that you would like to prioritize for yourself? And please like this video if you did. Hit subscribe. I post videos every Monday and Thursday. And have a wonderful day or evening. It's actually late in the evening. And remember, life's too short to drink. Well, it's not coffee. Life's too short to drink any kind of bad drink. So, bye.